Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Dwight Gooden starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Raines is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jimmy Nelson will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Parker's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
At the plate, Bernie Williams. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. A ball and a strike now. Nelson has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that one got a piece of him.
Batter, take your bait.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will be a foul ball. Williams, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now that's popped up. Baez is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jose Canseco.
Next for New York, Jose Canseco. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. What are the more?
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 0-2.
1-2 is the count. Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Into the box, Hideki Matsui, 1-0 the count. A ball and no strikes. Two out here and a runner at second. Grounded to the right. Baez fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, not a huge number last month. Hit 5 big ones, but having a great year in the home run category, and he looks like he is coming into his own as the season progresses.
Yeah, this is a guy when you go into a pitcher's meeting before. Only 5 bombs last month for this guy, but he's capable of double that output, so you need to always pitch this guy with caution.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Rafael Devers is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fouled away. The 1-2. Devers, right field and carrying well. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Popped him up. Santiago is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball out.
The 1-0 home. Shot toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 2-1.
That's the ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Now at the plate, Tim Raines having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeehaw! One and one.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. Home runs up to 30 now, and 83 runs batted in. The 1-0 misses off the plate. A runner at second, nobody out. Try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Batting it, the pitcher,
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way, and solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 18.
Coming to the plate now, number 18. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Derek Jeter stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in, Dave Parker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dave Parker was retired to kick off the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Range is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder.
In now, Willie Mays. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. Digging in, Bernie Williams. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Parker's in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Settling in now, Tino Martinez. First offering on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Canseco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. And after 3, it remains. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bogaerts has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he is.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
1-1.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Rafael Devers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Oh, and he misses it. And he's safe.
Hey.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Javier Baez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Stepping in, Hideki Matsui. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Hideki Matsui.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1-0.
Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Now to the plate, Tim Raines. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now at the plate, Alfonso Soriano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2. Count.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Dave Parker is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Al Kaline is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to count. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Benito Santiago.
The catcher, Santiago.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit onto deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, number 18. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Standing in, Derek Jeter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Digging in to try it again. Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling good.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Tino Martinez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Yankees. So digging in now, Willie Mays. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, but they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Xander Bogaerts is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Alex Verdugo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Raines is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
That's it.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1.
Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Big spot here, first and second, 2 men gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Jose Canseco.
The designated hitter, Jose Canseco.
First pitch coming, here it is.
No, that missed.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Hard on the ground toward short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. On to the shortstop, but thrown away.
The right fielder, number 31.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll lead with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him a chase for a strikeout on 3.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's now 6-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stepping in now, Benito Santiago, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing and 2 the count to Santiago.
0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Number 18 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
2-0.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopper to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 8-9. 7th inning ready to roll, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Christian Vasquez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Nope, ball.
1 out, nobody on.
2-2.
Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now another 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Al Kaline stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave one. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Nick Pivetta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Correct.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Ready on 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
K-line is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Bernie Williams, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one.
1-0.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swinging away, and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Ready now, Tino Martinez.
He's going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Pitch inside the throw, and he overshoots him into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
The 2-1. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground. You're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Parker is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Hideki Matsui. He singled his last time up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The right fielder.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Tim Raines is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now the 1-0.
No, that missed. That's the
Got to
ball.
find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped up. Devers waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Forced to settle for one. Striding in for Boston, Willie Mays. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Raines is there to put it away for out number 1. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees. Number 59.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one, you get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Santiago.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Down and away, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
1 strike.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Barnes has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range.
1-2.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rafael Devers will dig.
Moving off for Boston, the third baseman.
Graham Lloyd comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 38, Graham.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Brantley goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Javier Baez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. New York with their 90th win, best in the division. Dwight Gooden records win number 16 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits.